Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Ballaroo Oval. We're looking forward to a pre-season match today between Tasmania and St Kilda. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new ideas and battle for bragging rights. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Saints. Travelling holds no fears for them, and they'll look to keep this crowd quiet with a good start. If they achieve that, then they'll be difficult to rein in.
Thanks, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter. But these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Owen wins the first tap. Menzies, the midfield battle's so important. Couldn't get a disposal. What's he got on offer? He might have done better. Tries to soccer it to advantage. He'd have paid it to himself. Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Looking for a quick transition. Gives it everything. Spills the mark. Collard knew where the help was. Going for territory. Ball to be won on centre wing. Owen wins the race. He's so good in close. He's caught. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They've bottled it up. Owen got his palm to it. Richardson. The non-preferred lets him down.
Missed the target by a long way.
Big ball to be won here. Can't hang on under close attention. Hagan has a paddock in front of him. Richardson intercepts. Kicks laterally. Barrett. That's come off the side of the boot. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
At least he bought some time for the defenders to get into position.
The defenders will be nervous. Dixon had his name written all over it.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Trevelyan heads wide with the kick in. Have they weathered the storm? Normally delivers. That's an impressive mark. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Defence 101 there. Mackenzie farms it out. The sprint is on. Menzies gathers. No easy exit. This spells trouble. Boot, ball, goal!
That's what happens when you don't take your opportunities. You get burned at the other end.
The Saints off to a good start. The big men fly. Williams, can he force his way through? Puts the foot down and away he goes. He hasn't troubled the scorers and he won't with that effort. Searching kick. Hagan couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Hasty, he's lost possession. Williams, caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He's under close attention. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Good ruck work. Richardson throws it on the boot. In no man's land. Owen runs onto it. Hagan running in support. Can anyone take a mark? Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He's been busy so far. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Barrett with a chance to run. Doesn't often waste it. Splant got a fist in. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Hagan couldn't complete the mark. Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Looking for a quick transition. Delivers a long ball. Mackenzie can't mark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Collard. Warburton. Sweeping handball. Boxall under pressure. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. You have to be tough to play this game. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Hagan couldn't quite. Out of the congestion. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Dixon drops into the hole and marks.
The crowd will tell the story.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Tasmania have opened their account. Keeler with a deft tap. Decides against the pickup. Warburton breaks the line. Drop punt and he has put it away.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Saints in front now. Owen wins the hit out. Menzie, Payne. He's put the foot down. Blasts away. He lost his radar there.
That was high, wide, and not very handsome.
He's made a bright start. Hasty on a lead. They'll contest in the centre square. Who's front and centre? Brereton. They've got time to put the kettle on. Hagan got to the right position and hung on. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Keeler showing his skills. Richardson in the centre square. Warburton. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick in. Gets the kick away. No one can mark. You can't question his commitment. Williams. Looking to extend this margin. Good disciplined defence. Dixon. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Tasmania were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Richardson, he's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Keeler with a deft tap. Richardson out wide with the kick. Anyone's ball. Hagan didn't need to be asked twice. He's been made to look silly. Does well under pressure. O'Connell fumbles it. Richardson gathers. Great anticipation. Heads for the pocket. Who's got the wheels? Matthews made the footy his. Just shoveled it out. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. Keeler palms it down. Richardson attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. Hagan.
Early indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
Rucks go at it. Got the handball away. Armstrong getting involved. He's wrapped up. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. No effective tap there. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Wilson. Warburton. Under pressure. He's gone. Run down. Great chase.
It's a hot footy today.
Who was he aiming for? Menzie has floated forward. He will surely make this count.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliched, but true.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Penetrating ball. Mitchell with the big fist. Armstrong needs a good decision. Bombs it in. Punched that like he meant it. He's run into trouble. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Saints have got it back to 3 points. The two big men do battle. Menzie bangs it long. Barrett wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Good penetration on the kick. Drops the football. Richardson. Hasty. Goes long. And inside 50 goes begging. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Adams couldn't haul that one in. Hasty runs onto it. Stripped of it. Hagan desperate to win it back. A good kick here and they'll be in business. The kick's astray and out of bounds. Punch clear. Menzie. Can anyone get to the drop zone? That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. What a time here, a great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Saints shouldn't be disheartened. It certainly helps to get away to a good start when you travel interstate. But it isn't the be-all and end-all for a team that has great self-belief. This is a big challenge, of course it is. But this team is far from invincible, home ground or not.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Owen wins it out of the centre. Menzie. The Saints just can't get any time on the ball. Wilson saw that coming. Solid tackle, and we will do it all again. Owen has probably got the points at this stage. Wilson.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Owen with a deft tap. Menzie leading from the front. He's been busy so far. McDonald couldn't finish what he started. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Barrett makes good contact. Dixon. In he goes. Williams gets his kick despite the heat. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
The Saints are out of trouble. Kicks to a contest. Green clears the area. Dodson has a paddock in front of him. He's struggled to make an impact to this point.
Armstrong.
He'll be sore in the morning.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Owen got his palm to it. Menzies, Williams, just trying to get it forward under pressure. Matthews, spoils.
Bouncing ball.
Cameron takes them on. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Tasmania with a steadying goal. Owen gets his hand to it. Menzies, Mitchell just had to get it out. Payne. The Saints are under siege. Chance gone begging. He's been dispossessed. He had prior opportunity.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
That's an adventurous kick. McDonald couldn't mark. He's caught. He's been quiet. Dodson. It's a tough game. They've bottled it up. Keeler wins it down. Look at the distance on that hand pass.
Takes him high.
What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Owen went bang. Keeler, good luck catching him.
Not his best.
Brereton tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Mackenzie.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers.
Richardson. Looking to get it forward quickly. Dixon takes a beauty. Cameron, he's under close attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt.
Do we even need rucks?
Williams wins a hard ball. By hand, Owen.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Matthews, Dixon, Green. Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
Keeler showing his skills. Richardson, Warburton, bursts through the middle, blasts away. It's a poor entry, a waste really. Tasmania are playing some great footy. Wilson got a fist in. Look at him go. Some indirect ball movement here. Carroll leading by example.
That's a missed opportunity.
Missed the target by a long way.
A chance to clear now. It's a dreadful mistake. That has to hurt. Green can't afford to panic. Box.
Armstrong.
Intercepts on centre wing. The Saints, not at their best so far. Dodson fumbled it like a cake of soap. Matthews wins it back. You can see their confidence growing. Good thinking and good execution too. Takes the logical option. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Fends off well. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Menzies runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Saints will be hearing alarm bells right about now.
The big men fly. Richardson, Warburton provides some run. Hurried kick goes very wide.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Doesn't often waste it.
Slips through his fingers. The Saints on the ball now.
Warburton gathers cleanly. This is promising. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Both rucks caught daydreaming.
Carroll runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Somehow release the ball.
Tasmania
Have won it back.
Wilson takes an excellent grab.
Looking for two in a row. Lace out. Great footy. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
It's online. Will it have the carry?
Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Trying to catch them out.
And they're away. Wilson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cameron squeezes the kick. Trevelyan read it well.
What's he got on offer?
They'll bide their time. Owen goes without it. Hasty under pressure.
It's a hospital hand pass.
Takes them on.
They've got one back. Can they get another? No, they can't. It's taken the post.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
The ball's been living at one end. Mitchell! Strong grab. Taking time to assess the options.
Play on. Looking for a quick transition.
Mitchell
Tries to take them on and loses.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Kicking at his first.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
good disciplined defence.
And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
Well, you don't see that every day. Boy.
He's off. Gives it everything. Hagen has a vice-like grip. Sweeping handball. Cameron dishes it off. Green, they need a kick. Mitchell, good vision there. Edging it forward.
Can they beat them back to goal?
Dixon lumbering after it. That was almost handed to him. Avoids the tackle.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
That's a miss kick. Mitchell
Mark's close to goal. That's poor checking.
This should not be a problem.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
Tasmania
are really taking it to them today. Owen slaps it out. Payne, the umpire waves them on. They've had the better of the contest to this point, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. Got a little time here. Sade! Great hands there. Takes the safe option. Hasty with a chance to relieve the pressure.
Tasmania
Forcing them out wide.
turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers. Bombs it in. Punched away. Adams swoops, showing real strength. Hagen, he's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Looking for a quick transition.
Trying to get it out of the danger zone.
Armstrong read it well and claims the mark.
Good penetration on the kick. Owen,
They must be sick of the sight of that. He's been accosted.
the umpire will have it. Owen
Has got on top.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Saints are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure, and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Owen with a deft tap. Williams turned over.
The Saints have been out of sorts.
In no man's land. Box leads his opponent.
That's commitment to the cause. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
I think we can call that a draw. Keeler navigated the traffic. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Penetrating ball.
Armstrong
Has found some space. Can he finish it off?
The Saints are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Trying to catch them out.
Tasmania are playing some great footy. The kick is precise.
The Saints might need plan B soon.
Keeler, an unexpected opportunity here. Banfield is released by the handball.
Has a ping and misses.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Looking for a quick transition. Well-weighted kick.
Said, spoils.
Wants to take the game on.
Tasmania are bringing great energy.
The sprint is on.
Dixon, he's put the foot down.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Leaves it behind. Dixon, Matthews, in some space now. He's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Saints
Are in danger of being run over. Keeler with the tap. Carroll, Richardson. He's everywhere at the moment. Who's front and centre? Brereton. It's a tough game. Boxall. That's a quality hand pass. McKenzie. He's missed a soda.
They gave him too much latitude on that occasion and were lucky the kick was a poor one.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Good work rate. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Thumped away.
Time to turn on the Jets.
And we'll have a throw in.
The Saints simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Keeler gets his hand to it. Mitchell, good tackle. Williams,
Under the gun.
he's gone. That's poor play. Can he impose himself on the match? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Uses the banana. The thinking is sound. The execution is not. Out on the full. Can he hit a target? Keeler couldn't hold it under pressure. This spells trouble. Gets the kick away. Chance gone begging. McKenzie cannot be deterred. Boxall. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Owen has had his measure today. Boxall. Long ball in.
He lost his radar there.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Bangs it long. Second effort needed. Knew where the help was. Blasts away. Hagan with a chance to run.
What's he got on offer?
They're well drilled. Matthews. This is a big opportunity.
The Saints
Are chasing tail.
can't keep hold of it. Splan. You asked for it. You got it. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Owen with a deft tap. Menzies. The distance is the only problem. He's put it through.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Saints are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. The big men fly. They've got good chemistry, those two. Richardson. It's not an easy kick, but I tell you what, he's made it look easy.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there.
Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers.
Richardson. Good handball. Banfield. He'll work all day. Carroll. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. And they're out of trouble.
Splan.
Manages to step past.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Takes the advantage.
The fans will be happy to see this. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present.
Play on, off your line.
He's been quiet. You can't afford to do that too often. He's only had the one inside 50. Felt the pressure. Boxall managed to get out despite the tackle. Breaks the line. A bit of a panicked handball. Mackenzie takes them on. Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Looking to get it forward quickly. Wilson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wilson.
What's he got on offer?
The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
The non-preferred lets him down.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
Punched that like he meant it.
Anyone's ball. The Saints have won it back. Another goal and they'll believe. Carroll will keep coming. Hand pass cut off. Normally delivers. They could be vulnerable here. He's completely shanked it.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
Trevelyan, time and again, he gets to the right place. The damn wall might be about to burst. Mackenzie takes a beauty.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Bends it around the body. That won't be a goal. It won't even be a behind. Hoping for a big contested grab. Spills the mark. It's a desperate tackle. Mitchell got in the way. Good kick.
Armstrong
Accepted the invitation.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
It's a hot footy today.
His field kicking is normally first rate.
Decides to go. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
By hand, Menzies leaves them in his wake. Delivers it inside 50. They've got a problem now. Towards full forward.
Splan.
No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Tasmania have got away. Keeler wins it out of the centre. Richardson takes the logical option. Warburton. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Mackenzie needs to be quick. Boot, ball, goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Owen has rucked tirelessly. Williams dealt with the pressure. Payne looking to get it down there quickly. Barrett clears the area. Dixon, in he goes. Drives it deep.
He's completely miscued that.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Clever kick. Payne.
Makes good contact. Warburton.
That's a bruising tackle. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Keeler slaps it out. Banfield. Richardson running in support. They're moving the footy quickly. Boxall. They've worked it well. Searching kick. Good disciplined defence.
He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Trying to catch them out.
They're playing with purpose and poise. Dodson, within range, can make them pay.
The Saints with a late chance.
This would give them a real lift, but he's pushed it wide.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
Box to bring it back in.
Tasmania turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Owen has got on top. Williams out of the congestion. Menzie manages to get off a handball. He's so good in close. Splant, in he goes, must go. He misses! Can you believe that?
The Saints are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
That's a useful ball. Collard presents in space. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. It's a hot footy. Lays it off. Hasty. Push in the back. What's he got on offer? He's got under that one.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
At least he bought some time for the defenders to get into position.
A good kick here and they'll be in business.
Hasty runs onto it. He's drawn a crowd. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Owen showing his skills. Payne, it'll take his best. Not looking likely. They're behind.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Good penetration on the kick. Boxall, that one was always his. Had to get it out.
Dodson can run and carry.
Gives it everything. Mackenzie, dangerous to leave on his own. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
A goal there would have set the cat among the pigeons.
Back into play. The kick is precise. Penetrating ball. Collard can't mark. Box under pressure. Dangerous place to lose it. Farms it out. Boxall navigated the traffic. Mackenzie. Collard takes the hand pass. He's put it through.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Saints with the past 2 goals. Owen is teaching him a lesson. Williams onto it in a flash. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
They're tackling with venom today.
Neither ruck could get an effective hit out. Owen runs onto it. He's had little impact so far. Cameron, that's a big play.
Already got one today.
Going at his second. Keeler spoils. Tackle doesn't stick. Feeling the heat.
He's been run down like a wildebeest.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Around the body. Don't tell me. That is a stunner.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
Tasmania by 20.
Owen.
He's worth his weight in gold.
Williams.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Keeler gets his hand to it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Gets the kick away. Mitchell onto it.
The team physios will be working overtime.
We've got another stoppage.
The Saints
Have lacked a little bit of polish at times, but their endeavour's been first class.
Wilson.
The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one.
That's not his best effort.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
not much going right for them at the moment.
He lost his radar there.
Missed the target by a long way.
Can he find a teammate? Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Big chance here if he can steady himself. The clock is the enemy now.
No time like the present. He's got it. In he goes.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Owen showing his skills. Solid tackle.
The Saints
Will have one eye on the clock. Owen has been dominant in the ruck. Blasts away. This ought to end in a goal. Just needs an accurate kick now.
I've liked his game today.
That's a bit of a waste.
Quality improv there.
He's completely shanked it.
He's miscued that one. What's he got on offer?
Drives it inside the forward 50. Needed to be clean and wasn't.
Splan.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Owen
Continues to have his way.
Banfield.
Taken to ground.
Time is starting to become a factor. Owen.
It's a masterclass in ruck work. Carroll. That's a shank.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence.
Normally delivers. Defence 101 there. O'Connell slips free. Said. Kicks laterally. Box
Doing what he does best.
showing real strength.
Warburton.
Didn't need to be asked twice. Can he hit a target? Leaves it behind.
They've put themselves under pressure. The defenders will be nervous.
They must tidy up their kicking. Goes long.
Adams. We've seen that before.
Trevelyan.
He's evaded capture. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Dixon.
He's put it through.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
One more will probably be enough to put it beyond doubt. Keeler.
A rare win.
Richardson.
Warburton.
Breaks the line. They desperately need this.
That's a poor kick, and the moment has passed.
You can see their confidence growing, wanting to get on with the job.
Off target, that should have been a goal.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Good work rate. Searching kick. McDonald went bang. Cameron got the handball away. Adams toe poking it forward. You can't question his commitment. No wonder coaches go grey. Wilson can run with the footy. Pokes it into the pocket. Big ball to be won. Clever if it comes off. Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Back into play.
Dodson.
Got a fist in. Closed him down. He's besieged. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Keeler.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Carroll on the same page as his ruck. Couldn't burst through.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Chips to centre half back.
If in doubt, spoil. Adams.
Cops some unwanted attention. Cameron. He'll be sore in the morning.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Keeler showing his skills. Attracted a crowd. He'll be annoyed by that. That's a give up.
Tasmania.
Under great pressure. We will do it all again. Keeler showing his skills. Wilson runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
So the margin back to 2 straight kicks.
Keeler punches it out of the ruck. Richardson.
Warburton.
Maybe he could have picked that one up.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Richardson. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Tasmania.
By a kick. Keeler with a deft tap. Richardson sharks it.
Warburton.
He's so clean with the footy. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Cameron fumbles. Could be costly. In no man's land.
It's a free for push in the back.
Breaks the line.
The Saints
Look to be coming home strong. Mackenzie trying to bring the Crummers into play.
The sprint is on. A bit of panic, perhaps.
It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers?
He had prior opportunity.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Good penetration on the kick. O'Connell with the big fist. Matthews. Through the centre square he goes. Sets a task for the forwards. Barrett tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bangs it long. McDonald, little one off the ground. Anyone's ball, edging it forward. O'Connell gets his kick despite the heat. It's eluded him. That's poor play.
Well, he had to try, I suppose.
Goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Got a little time here. Mackenzie with the intercept mark. Crosses the paint. They'll need to be more careful than that. Uses the non-preferred. Splant dealt with the pressure. Payne. What's he got on offer? That's come off the side of the boot.
Tasmania
Have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that.
What did you make of that match, Half?
The Saints managed to win the contested ball count, but they still got beaten. They've got to try to limit those turnovers because they got burned a few times today, but at least the effort is there and they can build around that.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious.
We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.